Well, what a great ball game. Very proud of our club and how we fought, especially on the pitching side. Just an unbelievable night for our pitching staff. Thought we did a tremendous job on that side of the baseball. We had some mishaps offensively, had some opportunities to do some things, and we were unable to capitalize, which you have to give South Carolina credit. Their pitching staff was just absolutely phenomenal as well. They've got a great club, got a very potent offense, and they came up with the big hits when they needed to, and unfortunately for us, we were unable to. But again, just a great ball game, and we need to learn from some of our mistakes and need to get ready to play tomorrow.
Hey, Coach, it's Trevor Gross from CUTigers.com. Y'all had won, I think, 10 straight one-run games, 3 straight in extra innings. So I know it's hard to see those come to an end in this way tonight. But what's your message to your team after the game, just to get them to try to forget about that, put that in the rearview mirror, and focus on tomorrow?
Well, we're going to talk about all the positives that we did in this ball game. We're going to talk about Davis Sharp battling his butt off for us. He gave up some hits. He scored a run on him in the first inning, but man, did he really compete for us tonight to give us a chance. And then our bullpen again was just absolutely phenomenal. They certainly, our pitching staff gave us a chance to stay in the ball game. And if we do that on a consistent basis all year long, you really like the position that it could put us in. Offensively, I felt like we tried to do too much tonight. We didn't have great approaches at the plate. Now, I will say this. Look, you look at Farr and Bosnick and Carey and Sanders. Those are some elite arms, and those guys are going to be really tough to hit all year long. I feel like we needed to do a little better job in the strike zone. I felt like we took too big of swings and good counts to hit and put ourselves in some tough spots. But a lot of that has to do with the fact that you're just facing some elite pitching that the Gamecock staff has. We had some opportunities, had some tough luck. Brewer was trying to go first, third there in the 11th on Hawkins' base hit, and Tripp rounded second base. And, that was tough luck there. Had to, 3-2 ball 4. He's starting a runner, and, the umpire calls him out and on ball 4. And that's, again, a tough situation with, again, Parker, our best hitter, coming up. And, we had some tough luck, but we didn't help ourselves. We didn't get a bunt down when we needed to. Just little things on the offensive side of things that we need to do a better job of. That's the bottom line, and that's my responsibility. I got to do a better job of coaching our guys. And, you hate it. There at the end of the game, we're playing outfield as shallow as we can and try to take a shot at on a base hit in front of them to throw a winning run out at second base. And T.O. got his glove on the ball, one of the best defenders there is, but the ball was smoked. Eister absolutely smoked that ball to center field, and it just, came out of his glove. And got to give them credit. Again, they played a great baseball game. They pitched a great game, but I felt like we did too. We did a great job of competing. We just got to, learn from a few small things that we didn't do a good enough job of executing on, and hopefully we'll get better from it.
Hey, Coach, it's David Hudd. Parker is obviously your best hitter. Did you even for a second entertain a thought about bunting him there in the 11th, or is that just, no, you got to let him swing away?
Yeah, you got to let him swing the bat right there. And that's my philosophy. We put him in the 4-hole for a reason, because, he's the guy that comes up with runners on base the most, and we want to let him swing the bat. Just felt like right then and there, you want to give the at bat to James, let him hit for us right there. And he hit a ball hard. He smoked the ball to shortstop there. But again, give their pitcher staff credit, executed a pitch right there and turned a double play on us. But no, I don't second guess that decision at all. We're going to let Parker hit in those situations.
Coach, I know that you don't want to hit Davis when he's pitching this season, but was there a temptation at all to move him to first and get his bat in the lineup in a game in which hits were hard to come by?
No, not really. Again, I think you've seen it over the first 2 weekends. When Davis just focuses on pitching when it's his day to start, again, he's pretty good for us. He threw 4 innings tonight and struck out 10. We need Davis to be a true Friday night guy for us. That's what we need out of him for us, to to be successful. And it's really that simple. So no, I don't second guess the decision about not hitting him. We feel like, when Davis is just focusing on pitching when it's his day to pitch, we're better off over the long haul by doing that.
I was actually referring to after when you pulled him out, moving him over to first after his 4 innings of pitching. But no consideration there to doing that.
Well, if you move him to first base after he's done pitching, then you lose the DH and you're playing a 9-man lineup. So every time the DH spot comes open, you either have to burn somebody off the bench or you have to let your pitcher hit.
Gotcha.
So we would have been in a situation there where Mac England's coming up to swing the bat in the 8th spot and the DH spot if we put Davis at first base, or Jeffrey Gilbert or Rasesh Panja. That's not necessarily the best situation to put a pitcher in.
Right.
Who doesn't hit for you.
Anything else for Coach Lee?
Monte, this is Matt. I'm sorry if you've already addressed this. I was trying to get somewhere where I could hear. But just the pitching by both teams, just what did you think of the way both teams threw, and then how much was really good pitching, and how much of it was offensive struggling?
Well, as we all know, guys, in baseball, great pitching is going to shut down good hitting, all day, every day. And, just talking about my pitching staff, first and foremost, we play 11 innings of baseball and we walked 3 in 11 innings and we struck out 21 batters. So we pitched very, very well. And so did they. Again, Thomas Farr is going to go in the first 2 or 3 rounds of the draft. He has to. He just throws an above average fastball into zone over and over. I mean, Bosnick is just a dominating lefty out of the pen. Brett Carey. He's very good. And Sanders, holy smokes, a true freshman with an arm like that. I mean, I thought both pitching staffs were outstanding. I can't tell you one staff pitched better than the other. They swung the bats a little better than we did. They had 15 hits and we only had 7. So, they swung the bats a little better than we did tonight, but I thought both pitching staffs were outstanding.
We have time for one more question.
Alex Dodd from the Clemson Insider. You made a decision about who you're going to throw tomorrow in Columbia?
Yeah, we'll start Owen Chuck and then we'll go from there.
All right. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Monte.
Okay, last up is James Parker. Please go ahead with questions.
Hey, James, Trevor Groves from CUTigers.com. Obviously, it didn't finish the way you would like, but you were kind of the hero for the second straight game there in the bottom of the 9th when you let off with that home run. What was your mindset there when you had the 0-2 count? Were you thinking I gotta potentially look for one to take deep, or were you just trying to get the bat on the ball?
Yeah, no, I was definitely just trying to see pitch up. He had been working pretty quick throughout the whole game, and he had plans. So I was just definitely looking for a pitch up to hit. I wasn't trying to have a pitch really to drive or anything. I was just trying to put it in play, make something happen. And I was able to get a pitch, and I was able to hit it. But I was definitely more looking for something to put in play right there. Just to kind of try to create something, keep the inning going. I know it was a leadoff, but just really get the momentum back on our side kind of was the goal there.
Y'all had won 10 straight one-run games before tonight, so that streak comes to an end, and I know it must be a tough way for that streak to end. But how well do you think this team will be able to kind of turn the page and forget about tonight and focus on tomorrow?
I think we'll be fine. It was a tough game. They played a great game. I thought we played a good game. Things just didn't go our way at the end of the day. But we battled. I think this team showed a lot tonight, battling. Some of those guys came out of the pen. They came in a high leverage situation right there, and I couldn't be happy with it. Any of them. It sucks we couldn't get the win today or anything, but I think we'll be fine. Put it behind us, learn from it. Move on. Tomorrow's a new day. So it's a great thing about baseball. We come out here and play again tomorrow. So I know we're all excited, and put this one behind us. It's a tough loss, but just move on.
Anything else for James?
James, can you take us through some of the, I guess, emotional swings where it seems like you hit the home run, you guys are in a good spot, you have a couple on and aren't able to scratch across runs? It just seemed like there was a lot of emotional swings where things were going your way and kind of both teams responded and answered.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was definitely, things were going, one team and then the next thing they'd be another. So, man, I think that's just, it really was a great baseball game. You don't see a lot of times where the momentum's going back and forth like it was tonight. So I think, it just really shows, it's two really good ball clubs. And I thought we did good, though. I thought as a team, we battled, and it shows a lot. So.
We have time for one more question.
James, you started out 3 for 4 with the home run, but from a lineup standpoint, y'all struggled with their pitching tonight. Just how good were their pitchers tonight?
We got. Give credit. They were good. They executed. They had a game plan, and they threw well as a staff. So this one, you just tip the cap. Learn from it. Work to get better. But they threw well as a staff, so tip the cap and move on to the next one for us.
All right. Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone.